with just 4 days until President Biden's deadline for withdrawing from Afghanistan. A growing threat to the evacuation of the remaining Americans and Afghan allies, the terror group known as ISIS-K.
I've repeatedly said this mission was extraordinarily dangerous, and why I've been so determined to limit the duration of this mission.
What is ISIS-K? An offshoot in Afghanistan of the Islamic State. The group, formed 6 years ago in Pakistan, has now taken root in Afghanistan, gaining even more force when the Taliban, during their march toward Kabul, released thousands of terrorists from the country's prisons, including ISIS-K fighters. Now the group is challenging the Taliban for control.
ISIS-K is clearly the group which has the greatest straight antipathy for the West and the United States. But the only good side of that is they also have antipathy for the Taliban. And the Taliban have no love for them either.
The CENTCOM commander warns ISIS-K could launch more attacks at any moment.
They aim to get a vehicle-borne suicide attack in if they can, from a small vehicle to a large vehicle. They're working all those options. And then we just seen their ability to deliver a walk-in, a vest-wearing suicide attacker.
The ISIS-K is not the only threat to the U.S. evacuation mission in these final days. The Taliban have put the leader of the Haqqani network, Khalil Haqqani, who has ties to al-Qaeda, in charge of security in Kabul. Haqqani has a $5 million U.S. bounty on his head and brazenly showed up a week ago at Friday prayers in Kabul.
The Haqqanis are expert at two things: taking people hostage and committing mass murder attacks of this scale.
So, Andrea, I would imagine that U.S. officials are concerned, once again, that Afghanistan can become a hotbed for terror groups.
Well, exactly, Hoda. Once the U.S. withdraws, these rival groups can turn Afghanistan into a terrorist battleground, exactly the kind of haven for extremists that the U.S. had hoped to eliminate in its 20-year war. And, in fact, the UN even revealed that up to 10,000 jihadi fighters have traveled to Afghanistan already from other countries. Very recently, most are tied to al-Qaeda and the Taliban, but some, indeed, are this most radical group, ISIS-K.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.